Okay, good morning guys. Today I'm gonna just make a quick tutorial regarding the signet ring. I got one of my students asking for questions, how to sort this out, I assume, how to make it without this little bulge. It's quite easy. All we need to do is to draw a straight line and then make a mirror straight up so that the lines are just like this, okay? And then from the front view we can just do split, select the ring, enter, and now select the cutting objects, which are these two, then enter, and we already have this separate. Okay, right. Whatever comes next now, it's quite easy. All we will need to do is to draw a circle. Make sure you have planner on, and I want to go to the endpoint, so just like this. If you take a look at the perspective, you just have to make sure that this circle is flat, like a planar curve. Okay, and then how I believe I'm teaching this in the course, it's by using blend curves, which is here, curve blend, or this one. Okay, so basically you select this edge and this edge. In this case it goes out because, okay, I did something a bit wrong here. I should have cut it around here because this ring is curving in already here. So let's repeat this. All I need to do is just rotate this a bit further. Okay, get rid of this, make a mirror. I can also create planes if it's easier for you. So just extrude this into a surface and you can split it with a surface. It's exactly the same. Okay, so we get rid of this. And now in this case we might not even need to use blend curves if we just use sweep one rail. Okay, we have this base, which it kind of blends quite nice. I'll show you later how to do it in another way as well, like the way I show it on the course. And then if we just use sweep to rail, we will create this part. Okay, maintain height. Okay, so this would be one way. Yeah, another way would be, I'm just going back, if by using blend curves, as I was saying before. So you choose this one and this one. Of course this is not really following the finger size, it's just making like it follows this section and it ends at this section. So what you need to do is extrude this, turn it into a surface, and also quite important here, this is the seam of the surface. This is where the surface finishes and starts. You want to avoid having this seam in an area that you're working, so just bring it down. I'm just rotating the object. Yeah, so now the seam is here. It's not something that you need to do, but I would strongly recommend you to start thinking like that. Okay, so now this we can pull it. Pull is also, what is it here? That's project, this is pull. So you pull this curve into this surface. Okay, so now this curve follows exactly the angle that it should follow. Okay, the angle and the direction. So now you just make a mirror. Now you can do sweep to rail. So one rail, another rail, cross-section curve, maintain height, and now we can get rid of this and make sweep to rail or loft. 2, 1, oops, 2. Okay, so that's basically what it has to be done. On a personal note, I would advise to avoid making the shank like this. I would strongly recommend you, when you're rebuilding the shank, to do like this. Actually, I can show you how to do it on this video. Hang on. So we make an arc, which are here. So try to make the profile like this. Okay. Basically, this is because this edge will never look so sharp in, let's say, real life. So let's get that done. All you will need to do is, while you're here, you don't need this anymore. So while you're here, just add another section. It's important to know the depth of the shank. I'm just gonna measure it quickly, but I assume this shank, as you know, I mentioned before, it should be around 1.8. But let's measure it. Okay, it's 1.8. So all I would need to do is get this curve and make an offset from the right view to 1.8. And now I can rebuild this curve with 3 control points. Okay. And I checked edit points. And I just tilt it a bit like that. So not tilt it, I just edit this curvature. Okay, so now if I make a line, make sure you go for the endpoints, end to end, and that's it. What I would do is join this into one, and then when I'm doing the sweep to rail, when I'm doing the sweep to rail, 1, 2, I will go for this. So all of this would be 1. That's a bit weird. Make sure you checked. Well, it kind of works, but the whole shank could be slightly different. Another thing that you could do, if you want to make things slightly easier, if you want to avoid this, it's get this curve and rebuild it with maybe 30. So that will give you a smoother transition. 2. You see? It's pretty much the same. But still, if I were you, I would try to rebuild this part a little bit, but still it will be fine. And now sweep to rail, sweep to rail like this, and that's it. That's how you change the profile of the shank. Just make sure you join it and you're ready to go. I'm gonna put this video on the course. I might make it live as well, but as I said, if you still have any questions regarding the course, just let me know and I'll help you out.